I'm Catherine Anderson. I'm a choreographer, anti-corruption activist, and a 2014-15 EJ Safra Fellow. My project's objective was to design creative community engagement tools to address institutional corruption within American legislative bodies. The principles of community organizing, summarized nicely by this Peter Dreyer quote, informed my project's values. I tried to always think about the citizen as the subject, not the object of a given campaign. Here we have the citizen as object approach on the left. You know these guys, the street fundraisers, or less flatteringly, the charity muggers. The message here is that your role as a citizen is a passive one. Sign the petition and donate money so that we, the organization, can keep doing this important work. While this practice must be a valuable tool for some nonprofit models, it contradicts my project's primary objective, to build participation and leadership within the community itself. So then what does the citizen as subject approach look like? Well, in designing my tools, I thought about three key elements. The first, the information element. Does this experience offer the right amount of the most important information? Second is the action element. Am I providing concrete, immediate opportunities for meaningful participation? And finally, the art element. Are people creatively engaged in problem solving, art making, etc.? Are people connecting to the featured artistic content? Briefly, a note about the context. All of my strategies were designed for Represent Boston's volunteer-run campaign in Cambridge to pass an anti-corruption bill called the Cambridge Voter Access Act. Represent Boston is a local chapter of the anti-corruption organization Represent Us. And now the tools themselves. My first tool is Sidewalk Movement. It's a dance theater installation performed in a public space, in this case, Porter Square subway station. The sound score featured recorded interviews with actual Cambridge residents, and here is a 90-second clip from a performance on April 17th.
Yes, I am a Cambridge resident. What to do with it?
Trust, an interesting word. Do I trust the elected?
I think that donations definitely cause conflict.
Cambridge is progressive, so I mean, you know, I think that our citizens, specifically in Cambridge, are a little more involved.
Well, the 50-50
runs for Cambridge City Council seat. Says she'll run without taking developers' dollars.
What the developers want them to do regarding zoning instead of what actually is.
We don't get to know
housing and everything else.
We just see the ads.
Fellow citizens of Massachusetts, we still need to reform the way money affects our elections. To that work, we must now all turn.
One of the first that we learn as citizens of our culture is the principle of reciprocation. If you do me a favor, I owe you a favor. And what I learned is that very simply, people say yes to those they owe. Every member of every human culture has been trained to play by this rule. You must not take without giving in return.
Second tool is the Citizens Think Tank. My objective here was to humanize the petition process. We set up the Citizens Think Tank in various community spaces, including the Cambridge Farmers Market, which is pictured here. Each participant illustrates the outline of a speaker symbol with his or her self-portrait and writes an idea for Cambridge in the speech bubble. And on the back, the resident can endorse the Cambridge Voter Access Act and address the postcard to a particular Cambridge City Councilor. And here are some examples of some of the postcards we got. We had some earnest responses. A lot of people talked about affordable housing, Alamo Draft House, and this lovely abstract piece in pink marker. The postcards will be presented at a Represent Boston event this spring. And finally, the Doc and Talk film and discussion series. I chose films that demonstrated how progress on issues popular in Cambridge, like the environment, affordable housing, food justice, how progress on those issues could be stymied by institutional corruption at the federal level and also at the municipal level, which is where we are working in Cambridge. And each screening is followed by an audience-based discussion. Finally, I'd like to give thanks to everybody who helped with my project, and thank you all.